Selfie cam! Let's go look at some onions. Here's my onion beds. Or it's really kind of one bed, even though it's separated in two right there. But yeah, these are the onions I planted. I'll rewind here a little bit back in time and show you what it looked like in the beginning. You don't have to be this meticulous when you plant onions, but I do like them to kind of be neat when possible. And I already have this, so why not give it a go? Here's a dibber. If you don't have a dibber, you can just use your finger. This really isn't rocket science. So, this is what you don't want to do. You don't want to stick the onion in way down in there like that. The thought may be to carry it all the way to the green. You want it all underground so the roots will develop nicely and it'll get water and all that kind of stuff. But what happens with bulbing onions is that as they get bigger, they need to expand, and most of that expansion needs to be above the ground. In fact, having it underground can limit it. So that is way too deep. At the same time, let me cover it back up. You don't want it to be way too shallow. I see people that'll plant just barely on top, and any, you know, heavy rain or, I don't know, critter walking by or wind can pull it out. So here's what I do. I plant it down about 1 inch, and I bring the soil in around it and tamp it down just like that. There you go. Onions planted. There's about 80 or 90 there, didn't count. But something about onions. Onions grow, bulbing onions, they grow based on their location. And you need to get location specific type of onions. You can get long day, short day, or intermediate day. These are candy. Candy's an intermediate day, and they grow well in Arkansas. You get above Arkansas in the line across the United States, right above Arkansas, and you get into long day type onions. And if you get below Arkansas, and to include Arkansas, you can grow short day onions. Intermediate's a very narrow strip around the Arkansas area, North Carolina to Arkansas, and then straight west. And all that means is that the light will maximize bulb formation. If you get up north, it's a longer day. The days are longer, and that's what cues the onions to bulb. If you get down south, like in Texas, the days are shorter, and the onions, you need a short day onion to bulb up properly. So that's a little bit about onions. I'm growing intermediate. This is candy. Make sure you get the right appropriate type of onion to fit your area. And this is what it looks like now. You can see they are starting to bulb. That's what happens with these onions. Alright, now I'm going to take you over here and bring you in close. So you see this onion here? You want the bulb to be kind of above the ground like that, so that it can expand without any restrictions nicely. So it doesn't matter if you go in here and remove a little bit of the soil like this. Yeah, it doesn't hurt it at all. In fact, it helps it. I don't know, this one hadn't really started bulbing yet, but do a little bit. Yeah, there you go. It doesn't hurt it. The roots are on the very, very bottom, and they go in there. They don't actually go very deep, but yeah, they do a good enough job of holding this thing up. And we plant them a little bit shallow when we plant them, but if you have compacted dirt, you might want to just take and remove a little bit of the soil so they can expand nicely. Maybe get a little bit bigger bulb. maybe. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It won't be too much longer. Let me tell you how you know when these are ready to harvest. It's not by the size of the bulb. It is when the greens fall over. When you have about half to 3/4 or something along those lines of the green tops have fallen over and they're yellowing and starting, that just the fact that they fall over here and they break right here, it's not really a break, it's a bend, a constriction. The onion's pretty much done, so you can pull them at any time after that. So that's the next phase. We're going to wait for the onion tops to die back, and then we're going to harvest them. This is Brent. We'll see you later.